So to do our partnering in the Yogassage, we're going to have you come into Chillaxin pose. So arms go behind and the back, and then behind the upper back, and then the leg loops are going to go on behind the knees. And the most important thing in this pose is that your person is comfortable and relaxed. Okay? So what we're going to do is help them get into a supported back bend, so Chillaxin arms. The full pose is Chillaxin arms. Okay? So we're going to help them to get into a supported back bend, and then we're going to help them get into a supported inversion if all goes well. Okay? We stop whenever it's uncomfortable, which is totally fine, because everybody's body is a little bit different. So the first thing I'm going to review is what I should do. So heart open, so not the head, the heart, so the heart lifts. Up, up, up. Yeah, so you can feel where that stickiness is. Okay, head in line with the body, like that. So the first thing I'm going to do is stretch underneath, right above the armpit, right? So I'm leaning back. I'm really comfortable. I just have a nice grip. The head can relax onto my belly, and I'm just swaying them from side to side. Okay, we talked about that earlier, just to get a nice arm stretch. And then she's going to keep her hands where they are. I'm just going to go right behind the occipital ridge. Keep your hands where they are, please. Come back. Okay. If you move, then I move, right? So I need something to hold on to. So I'm just hooking underneath and I'm pulling straight up and out to get a little bit of space there. So that's a nice way to start. If your person feels like incredibly uncomfortable or nervous, you can just come and do some leg love with them too, which we'll learn heart open, yeah. So I just come here and I like hook their feet, and then this is a nice way to massage them in the Chillaxin pose too. It just helps relax them to get a little massage on the legs as well. Okay, just depending on where they're at. So, and positioning is really important in all this stuff. So, a good measurement is to get your knees to their bum. I don't know how else to describe it because everybody's body is different. So the first thing I'm going to do here, so you're going to open your heart, yeah, like that, hips heavy, yeah. So what I'm going to do is just use my knees on her bum to just do a little bit of gentle massaging first. So that's how I know I'm in the right position. So not a whole lot. I'm just kind of like using the knees, squeezing together to massage out the glutes. Okay? And then the next position is it doesn't matter which foot, just pick your favorite foot. One foot on the sacrum and one foot behind the thoracic spine. So I'm encouraging, there's more weight in the upper foot, helping the heart open than on the sacrum. I'm not trying to push her sacrum up, I'm just rocking her, pushing her out. Does that make sense? Mm-hmm. Okay, good. Now from here, she's going to keep her upper body as is. She's just going to start to lift her hips towards the sky. Lift her hips towards up. Don't squeeze your knees together, just hips up. Yeah, like that. There you go. And then she lands on my knees. It's not amazing. So then I just let her hang out here. No. Keep your hands where they are, please. I'll give you all the instructions, so stay where you are. Is that okay? Okay, cool. So then I just give like a little, yeah, there you go. And you'll see them kind of relax into things a little bit more. I can give her like a little gentle stretch here. If it's too much, you let me know. You can come up at any time. So now she's like in a supported back bend. Right? She's not going to go too far because my knees are holding her. So at this position time, now she can let her arms relax. Right? I'm going to open up my knees. Yeah. And then I immediately support her neck. Immediately support the neck. And now I'm going to help her come a little bit deeper into the bow. She's not going to reach back for her ankles. She's just kind of, I'm lifting her hips and sacrum up. So my heels are turned in, my toes are turned out. Right? And then I give them a little traction for the neck. Now, if she wants, she can reach up and grab for the swing with her hands and shimmy it to her lower back. So she can get that lower if she wants to go deeper. Is that good? And if she wants to go deeper, her arms go back overhead. There you go. Not too much, that's plenty. And then I can actually stretch her away a little bit more. Does that feel okay? And the arms fit perfectly, like right on the shoulders. There you go. Yay! So my feet are turned out the whole time. Does that feel good? Mm-hmm. Awesome. Now if she wants to go deeper, she's going to reach up and grab for the swing again. wrap her legs wide and around. So if they don't know wide and around, I just let my feet kind of guide them. And then she's going to come back into her arms over her head without hitting me. Thanks. And the feet are relaxed. Feet together. Feet together. Yeah. And then I can press, and extend. I'm still supporting her head. Yeah, arms can just be relaxed. Just kick them off. And then, your head okay? So her head's now resting on my belly. I can massage into her arms. This is just such a great stretch. Now I'm pushing her on a diagonal, up and out. I could also push her straight up if I wanted. Your feet come down. Your feet come together towards your face. Where's your face? Your face is here. Feet down and towards your face. Pull them towards, reach up and grab for your ankles. Pull your feet down. Pull your feet down. Yes. If you don't pull your feet down, I don't have any place to hook my feet. Got it? Okay. So now you can relax your hands again. Just keep your feet down. See how confusing it is upside down? So we have to like talk our little buddies into the situation. If I push her straight up, I can give a little bit more of a stretch. I like pushing on a diagonal. Does that feel better? So that her head can kind of fit into my torso. If she was shorter, then pushing her straight up might be good. So that's all I'm going to do is a little love on the arms, little love on the neck. Relax. Yeah. And then when she's ready, she's going to reach up and grab for the swing in between her legs. Right? She's going to bring her legs wide and around. And then I'm just going to help her come to sit. And the knees come to sit. So once she comes up, Chillaxin arms. Yeah, thank you. So she knows the poses. And so when somebody's brand new, you're going to have to remind them where their arms go, you know, bend the knees, all that stuff. And then I can just fully extend, and I'm kind of like opening up the space behind the heart. Beautiful. Really well done. So sometimes your person will want to float away, right? Their legs won't stay together. Just kind of guide them back in. It's not a big deal. They're not going to go too far. But it helps you push and traction if they stay like a little bit engaged there. That means keeping their feet together and pulled down so you have something to push. Just rock them. Fantastic. Thank you, darling. So now we're going to buddy up and switch. And you guys will try it, and I'll just talk you through it. Heather, do you mind?